press record, and we're gonna clap, and we're gonna start talking right now. Welcome to Immediate Review, where we
don't like movies anymore.
That's it. End of review.
Yeah, we're no longer intrigued by the craft of storytelling, and we don't wish to see images, words, music, sounds come together to form stories that we love. We're done. We're done with movies.
Yeah.
After Dolittle, no more.
Yeah, nothing can top it. It's like
It's the greatest.
it's the greatest movie. Like, fuck.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, man. What the hell?
What the fuck? God damn it. Seriously, that movie was so fucking ridiculous.
Okay, so we're joined today by Person A.
Yeah, Person A.
We just saw Dolittle.
Person A's in the back seat, and I just gotta start. It's the only place to start. We just watched Robert Downey Jr. shove a leak up a dragon's ass and pull out a bunch of items, various things, armor, skeleton bones that weren't digested properly, and the finale, a set of bagpipes
After a very long fart.
and fart in his face
Piusa.
as the climax. Oh man, that it's Phantom Menace now. That doesn't look as ridiculous, that fart scene. This was, my God, there were so many people in this theater. Why were there so many people in this theater genuinely enjoying this film?
Oh yeah, man! I told you there was gonna be.
I don't
fucking
normally
dumbass
get
people.
judgmental on people, but what the fuck?
And when we
Who
went
the
to
fuck enjoy? If you enjoy this, please tell us why.
Queen and Slim and Parasite, empty fucking theater. Like a Boss, empty fucking theater. What the hell, people?
Yeah, but Dolittle, it was like half the theater, like full. People were like legitimately laughing and like enjoying things.
Oh, with the animals and shit, and it's like, ugh.
They're CGI abomination. I mean, maybe not as big of abominations as cats, but still.
Who thought this movie was gonna be good? There were people who thought this movie was
Apparently,
gonna be
Robert
good.
Downey Jr. because he was the executive
There
producer.
were people in the theater who thought the movie was good.
We
man.
we
It's
need
like
we need to stop aiming our judgments towards the people and start aiming our judgments towards the fucking movie. Who wants to go first?
I mean, I'll go first.
Go.
Okay. So I don't think I've seen the original Dolittle. I liked the ones with Eddie Murphy. I believe I own the first two. I think the third one is when his daughter takes over. So this one does not connect with those, and I believe there's one before Eddie Murphy where somebody else plays it. So there is a Dolittle verse, and so in Eddie Murphy's, it seems like it passes down through lineage. And in this one, it seems like the ability to talk to animals is a learned ability. Like, you kind of just spend enough time around animals and you learn. So basically, it's a complete rehashing of the Dolittle story. We've got Robert Downey Jr. as our Dr. Dolittle now, and he can talk to animals just like always, but he's sad.
And he doesn't sing.
Yeah, he doesn't
No.
sing. He's just sad because
His wife got eaten out by the sea.
Yeah, it's like she died in a shipwreck or something, going on an adventure, and he's sad, and so he locked up everything and was like, no people or animals can be cured by me because
It's kind of like Beauty and the Beast.
Because I'm sad. And so then
Except
a boy
he doesn't get cursed by a witch. Jeez.
and so then a boy and a girl go and just happen at the same time to appear at this place, and they have to go and find this magical fruit that will cure all diseases, just like literally like the most MacGuffinest MacGuffin to ever MacGuffin. And we're gonna go and do that. And so we go
find a book, go find a map,
yep,
go find
and
a
go
bunch
to
of
go
MacGuffins.
visit my father-in-law, and played by Antonio Banderas. Yeah, he's kind of just like they sail on a ship and they gotta go, and then they get to the island once they've gone to all the places they gotta go, and then they pull a bunch of stuff out of a dragon's butthole, and then they find the thing, and they go, and Dolittle saves the day and figures out why the queen was sick, and him and the queen bang. I'm pretty sure it's
she just gives him a
insinuated
medal.
that there's like a and so yeah, there's some weird stuff there, but yeah,
they cure at the end.
Yeah, they cure. It's just like
you poisoned him.
It's like it's the most just standard cliche
fairy
trope.
tale adventure.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's no reason that this movie is Dr. Dolittle. Like it's
But
like
he needed the animals. He had to pull things out of a dragon's butt. He had to ride an ostrich because reasons.
Yeah, it's like they were just like, all right, let's have a crazy CGI fantasy adventure, and the guy can talk to animals. Oh, you know who could do that? Dr. Dolittle. Let's make it a Dr. Dolittle movie. And it's just like, why? And like the acting is so fucking bad, and
it's
the writing
horrible.
is
The voice
so
acting,
fucking
the CGI,
bad. The CGI is so
everything.
goddamn bad. And everyone was just eating it up. These just retarded ass 3-year-olds and fucking their moms who like literally like.
Hey, they're 3. They don't know better.
Yeah, the moms is
it's
like
definitely for kids.
No, and it is. And it's like I don't mind the children. Like I don't like kids, but like whatever. Like they're kids. They're gonna go see kids movies. But it's like these moms, like they're the type of moms that are moms because they genuinely enjoy like childish, fucking immature content. And they think that that's like genuine and wholesome, because like every joke, I swear there was these like 2 or 3 moms that were just down, all came together, thought that every fucking joke was the most hilarious fucking thing ever.
They loved it.
The squirrel like dying at the beginning getting shot was just the saddest fucking thing ever.
Oh, we know he's gonna live. Have you not seen the fucking trailer?
Yes.
There is no
Have you not seen a
build up
kids movie?
or like anything with anything in the trailer. It's like, yeah, they go find a dragon. Yeah, the squirrel's gonna live. Yeah, they're gonna save the queen. Like, obviously, like there's like an establishing shot of the like thing later that's in the trailer, and it's like obviously they're gonna like get the deed back by saving the queen and protect their thing. Like there's no, what's the word?
Substance, plot.
No,
intrigue.
just like
Tension,
you don't feel like tension.
Suspense.
There's no tension. There's no suspense.
Nothing
There's
at
no
wonder.
like you're not like,
Intrigue.
ever like worried that they're not going to complete their adventure at all. You're like, yeah, this is all going to turn out
even
fine.
in movies where you're not worried, where you know they're gonna get through it, you're still interested to see how they get through it.
Yeah, this one is
Like
just
that's
like
what
no.
happened in Rise of Skywalker. Everyone's like MacGuffins are dumb, but it's like it's fun to see them get those MacGuffins. This one, it's like the MacGuffins themselves are dumb, and it's not at all fun to see them go
And
get
half the
them.
time they cut it out. Like they cut. It's like, oh, there's like a storm, and then they cut, and suddenly they've arrived on a sunny day to the island that they needed to go to get the first MacGuffin. Like you don't see them have to like battle through the storm at all. Like that kind of stuff happens constantly, where it's like, oh, we've got the thing now. Cut to us immediately arriving where we need to go. Nothing in between.
This movie.
I was loving how fucking crazy Robert Downey Jr. was at the beginning.
Oh yeah, when he
like-
was speaking and was like doing all the animal
He's just
sounds.
in a beard and he's just like.
Yeah, I thought that the movie was just going to go on like that. I was really hoping that we weren't going to get a lot of dialogue, and it was just going to be like a bunch of animals just.
Dude, I want to see the non-celebrity voice appearance and all the like.
Dude,
them
just Robert
grunting
Downey
and making
Jr. doing animal
sounds at
noises.
each other.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. This fucking movie.
Yeah, it was very hard to sit through, especially with a crowd that big, because
Yeah, it seemed like half of the crowd was there. Ironically, it was just like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, there were a
gonna
couple
go see it.
people
'Cause
that
there were
came
some
out that
people
were-
where I walked out and I was ironically just like, best movie ever. I don't think they could make a better movie. The guy looked at me just like, and I laughed, and yeah, that was it. Then we both realized what we just spent the last couple hours doing.
Watching Dolittle.
Watching Dolittle.
I'd say it's definitely the worst fucking Dolittle ever. Alright, so themes and meaning, fuck this movie. Directing, fuck whoever directed this movie.
There's so much weird camera shit with this movie, with the zooms and stuff.
Oh my god,
It's
the
so
like CGI
weird.
blending, like to the landscapes.
No, yeah,
Close-ups,
and they
they're
The camera work
bad.
is so
and they did
not
some
good.
weird stuff where they like knew CGI was gonna happen, so they'll like have focus be on somebody, and then they'll like pan down and focus pull like super fucking close. It's obvious like nothing's being recorded, and then CGI squirrel is like there, and
Yeah,
it's
or,
in
like,
focus, and
CGI
it's like, oh,
dragonfly
see
or
what they
something.
did? They thought about the CGI when they were focus pulling. It's like, oh.
It's just
That's
it
like
was
the most.
bad.
That's the most positive thing I could give it.
There was weird framing stuff too, and it was just awkward. And also, this theater like cropped the image.
Yeah, there was a
Oh,
scene
it's
with
sadly
subtitles
cropped.
and you couldn't see them at all.
And you could hear the moms up front just like,
Like,
trying to read it. It's just literally,
Yeah.
ladies, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
None of that is going to be like.
It's pretty obvious the Queen's been poisoned with something in her tea based on Tom Holland's dog dialogue.
Yeah.
I can't believe that was Tom Holland.
Tom Holland as a dog.
Oh, no.
Go see Will Smith as a pigeon
Fucking
in the
knew
next
it.
animated movie. Pigeon spy movie.
At least it's
starring
all
Will Smith.
animated.
I
Jesus.
fucking knew it. It's in 1.85 aspect ratio, and they cropped it in this theater to 235, and you
And it
couldn't
doesn't
see.
and it made like the framing and stuff look even weirder.
And a lot of it was cropped. Oh, thank God they shot it in 8K raw. That's great. That's great.
Wow.
That's a good use of file space right there. That file is gonna.
I don't
live
think
on
I've
and
face
get
palmed more during a
transferred over to
movie.
new computers forever. It's gonna be great. Let's fucking delete it. Who directed this?
Yeah, I honestly don't know.
The guy who did Syriana, Traffic, Gold,
What?
Entourage.
Oh, Entourage. Okay.
Well, that's still, they're all like
I
fucking.
don't think I've ever seen any of those.
They're basically all R-rated, fucked up movies.
And then
Let's see
Entourage
what
is
he
like
could do with a
douchebaggery.
fucking PG-13 rating.
Music, never. I don't remember any music in this movie.
Yeah, it was
Except
just
for there was
not
like one
effective.
area that was like they used something else used
It's
this
just
and they
it's
used
just
this.
mindless, like fast-paced orchestra. You know, it's just like yeah, like it's fucking just completely forgettable.
This,
Yeah, I think forgettable is the best. Like
it is
is
forgettable.
the best
I'm having a.
description of this film. It's not like jaw-droppingly, amazingly, memorably bad like Cats. It's just forgettably bad. Like I facepalmed so many times, but it's like I'll forget everything about this movie except that Robert Downey Jr. fisted the ass of a dragon,
And the
got
dragon
farted
liked
on, and
it.
pulled out some bagpipes. That's what I
dragon-
will remember forever.
Rewarded them. Fucking Desolation of Schmaug came out 7 years ago. And it's like, and now I'm watching Robert Downey Jr. Pull shit out of a dragon's ass. It's like fucking cinema.
And it's like I watched an interview with I'm pretty sure it was like Rami Malek or something like that with Robert Downey Jr. having an interview. And it's like they talked about at the ending of this movie how there was like some emotional scene and they were just like, oh yeah, we think you got the audience with it. Like you definitely got the audience. And it was like I was trying to think like what was the emotional scene that got everyone at the audience at this like, you know, red carpet screening of this. And it's like I couldn't fucking think of it because it's like there's like an emotional scene with the dragon where it's like, oh yes, I lost my wife, I know what that feels like too,
That might be it.
but it's immediately cut with them pulling literal shit out of the dragon's ass who we're supposed to be sympathizing with. It's like,
And then the dragon goes from being red tinted to blue tinted.
Yeah,
like,
when
ooh, I'm refreshed now.
yeah,
Thank you for
I
the
literally
refreshing
like in the
manual
theater,
colonoscopy.
yeah, in the theater, I was just like, talk about having a stick up your ass. It's just like,
Dude,
what the fuck?
No.
is
The
I
stick
love
bug is back at
Peter,
Buckingham
Peter,
Palace.
he kept doing just like fake laughs and like fake like ooh and shit. Just like, and then at the end, Peter clapped just to see how many people would clap along, and a lot of people
Yeah,
did.
a lot of people clapped. It took them a little while to do it, but they followed along. And yeah, it was just like totally ironic. And yeah, anytime like the relationship between the young boy and the girl the queen sent like built, I was like, ooh, and like I don't know, little stuff where like they'd say a joke and a bunch of people would laugh, and I'd just throw in a or there was a couple where the squirrel got shot and everyone's like, oh, and I was like, oh no.
We're not usually that bad.
That's the thing. People thought it was genuine. Like, that's how immersed in this fucking movie they were. It's like, why? It's fucking Dolittle. There's CGI.
And most of it's
fucking
CGI.
oh my god. It's like, I don't know. One of the
And
signs
the weird
outside
animated
was
like
fucking-
intro.
One of the signs outside was for that Dennis, or is it Dennis Quaid or Harrison Ford fucking CGI
Harrison Ford
dog
with the
movie.
CGI dog. Yep, Call of the
Call
Wild.
of
They're
the
gonna
Wild.
butcher
Call
the hell out of the book.
Yeah, it's like fucking why?
It's based on a book.
Yeah, and then I can tell from the
CG
trailer
in
they've
the
already
book.
butchered it. Yeah, he was like, and the dog was imaginary all along. Dog existed only in his mind.
Jesus.
What else is there to say about this movie aside from the fact that it sucks? And I bet whoever's watching this probably hasn't even seen it themselves.
Yeah, most likely. I
Yeah.
mean, not a lot of people are seeing it.
Have you actually seen Dolittle, or are you just watching this to hear people talk shit on it because you really don't want to see it?
Yeah, I mean,
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, and honestly, I was thinking about like what made the like Dolittle with Eddie Murphy work, because honestly, I enjoyed it. Like I like it. I haven't seen it in a while. I don't know if it holds up, but like, you know, it's got the dog and
Dude,
the,
there's
you
ass
know,
shit.
Eddie
that one,
Murphy,
too.
real
Sorry.
animals.
Who plays the dog? Norm
Macdonald.
Norm Macdonald. Yeah, man, he's so
He was
hilarious. I
fun.
love his stand up, and he's super funny as the dog.
I
Just-
think the Eddie Murphy one worked because just the writing was really solid and the voice acting I think worked a lot better.
and it wasn't.
They got
CG.
more
Like,
more comedians and less random just really good actors and
it wasn't
bad
CGI,
actors.
man. They had like real animals on set with
Yeah.
them. Like I think
Yeah.
the tiger's mouth movements and stuff may have had a little bit, but I know they had like most of the animals were like, you know, like the dog and the hamster and the guinea pig and like the parrot and all the ones that they had, like the owl. Yeah, and I don't know. There's just something
It was
like
part of that wave of comedy too, like, you know, Liar Liar and, you know, all of that. I don't know, just that late 90s early 2000s
Yeah.
sweet spot of comedy. It was a part of that.
Mhm. But yeah, second one wasn't great.
We're there in the cabin, and then they find out Raven has it too.
Yeah, she's so Raven.
The original one's a musical. You wouldn't like it.
I'd watch it.
It's shot in 70mm, but it's not the best 70mm movie.
Not like The Room.
Dr. Dolittle in 70mm. Put that on your marquee.
Mm-mm.
I mean, Hollywood probably would if there was a copy, but it would be like they'd never film a movie like this in 70mm. I mean, it's shot in 8K, so I mean they could do a 70mm transfer and it looked decent, but it wouldn't improve anything. It'd look
Make the
basically
movie
the
so
same.
much better.
It's like, yeah, that's what Dolittle needs: real changes. Like, or with
No, you could edit your own version. You could just get in there and snip shit. All right, we got nothing else to say about this stupid ass movie. Peace.